Hey guys, so it is Friday, which means it's the start of another week in my life. Just got done shopping. I went and got my groceries for the week. I had my coffee this morning. It was a little bit fancier, so you guys should have seen that. My budget was $200 and I was like at $184 for the groceries this week, which is pretty good. As long as I don't have to go back and get more until next week. That's always the tricky part, because, you know, I'll set a budget and I'll try my best to stick to it, but then sometimes I'm like, oh, I run out of something, or somebody else in the household needs something, and then I have to go back. So I'm gonna head home and I will show you guys what I got. Alright guys, this is my ginormous grocery haul today. So we're going to start with the things I didn't anticipate getting. They had the Just Egg patties on sale, 3 for $10. They're normally over $6 a box, and I got each box for $3.33, which is a great deal. So I got 3 of those, and since I got those, I got 2 of the Morningstar Jumbo breakfast sausage patties, because that's what I use. I use that, and then like the Aunt Millie's Live Smart, Carb Smart English muffins to go with it. And they had the Ripple Kids on sale. It was like over $1 cheaper, and my kids normally drink soy milk, but when these are on sale, I get them for them because it's just, they're so good for them. I got these for my lunch this week. I actually got 3 bags. I don't know if I'm gonna need all 3, but these, they're not my favorite tasting, but the macros are just so good on them, I couldn't help it, and I needed some vegan chicken for my salad this week. I got some more Go-Go Squeeze for my daughter. She likes the Fruit and Veggies dinosaur one, and I got her that because it's a really quick, easy snack for her. It goes in the fridge, and she takes several of these out a day. I got some Hodo extra firm tofu. I normally don't get this brand, but it had a really good macro profile, so I got this, and this is going to be a buffalo tofu pizza. Miyoko's is finally back, which I'm a little bit torn on because there's like the way they treated Miyoko when they took her brand, so that's awful, but I've missed having this butter so much, so I got one. We're gonna try it. Hopefully it's as good as I remember. If not, well, I guess I'm just not gonna buy it anymore. But I also got 2 of these because they were on sale, and this is my daughter's favorite. This is pretty much the one that the rest of the household just uses all the time for toast or whatever. I prefer Miyoko's. The extra, I had a coupon for the sparkling ice, and this is my kids' favorite, the black raspberry. It's my favorite too, but I hardly ever get any. And then the bonsai was on sale, and they had the blackberry lime, which I really like, but they didn't have the pineapple mango ginger, which I also like. And then the rest of this is all produce. So I got a thing of basil, and I got some little baby potatoes because I'm going to be doing a leftover makeover for like an avocado. I made my avocado basil pesto, and I'm going to be making an avocado basil pesto potato salad. That's also why I needed lemons. And it's just cheaper to buy a bag. So I got a bag of lemons. I usually go through them all anyway. You can actually freeze lemons and limes too. Most people don't know that, but you can, just in case you have too many like me. I got a bag of organic plums, which was so expensive. It was like $11, but I needed to make a plum buckle today, so I needed plums. I got some celery because I've got raisins that needed used up, so I'm going to do ants on a log. I got a bag of garlic and a bag of sweet onions because it's just cheaper, and I like to do some pre-prep for it to freeze them to make my life easier. I got 3 bags of romaine hearts. That's for my salad this week. And then I got a bunch of frozen fruit because I'm making different kinds of overnight oats. We're doing a lemon blueberry overnight oat, we're doing a mango lime overnight oats, and then we're doing a chocolate covered cherry overnight oats. So that was my grocery haul today. I know it's a lot, mostly produce. Oh, the spinach. I actually got this to go in. I'm making like a green protein Alfredo pasta. That's what I plan on doing for my dinner next week. All right, it is time for breakfast. It is almost 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and I have my lemon blueberry chia seed parfait that I made last week. I've got that for today and tomorrow for breakfast, and my homemade granola. It is also Friday, so I got a Diet Dr. Pepper. Hey guys, so I just got my plum buckle in the oven and it is baking away. I'm going to do some dishes while I wait for that. Then after that's done, I'm going to wash and cut up my celery and prep it for my snacks for the week. And I'm going to make like a healthy peanut butter with the rest of the PB2 that I have that I need to use up. And then obviously I'm doing that because I have raisins that I need to use up. So that's the plan. Look at that celery. Beautiful. I have 2 of these big jars, so that's 4 cups of celery, and then I have a half a cup of PB2 and a half a cup of raisins, and that's going to be just snacks for the week when I want something, when I'm feeling snacky, because normally I'm not a snacky person, but yesterday I was feeling snacky, which is weird. And ironically enough, a half a cup of PB2 and a half a cup of raisins has the same amount of calories, which I find fascinating, but obviously very different macros. So I just got done washing and chopping up the celery, and I've got this much PB2 to use up. So I'm going to make a peanut butter, like a healthy, low-fat peanut butter, a protein peanut butter, if you will, for the Antinologue. And I'm going to just put that in, like, normally I would portion it out into individual containers, but I think I'm just going to put it in one big container. So I measured it out into this container, and I had about 8 tablespoons, which is 4 servings of PB2. I'm going to just add some water to this, mix it around to reconstitute it, but be conservative because this is all the PB2 I have. If I add too much water, I'm not going to be able to thicken it back up. Oh yeah, that's what we're talking about. That's like the perfect consistency right there. Awesome. And my lunch is my buffalo soy curl wraps with my pickled watermelon radish, pickled rainbow carrots, pickled red cabbage on a whole wheat, like high fiber wrap. That's what I've been having literally all last week, and I've got today and tomorrow of it left. Alright guys, I just got back in from walking the dogs. I am getting ready to go do fold and put away the last load of laundry I have upstairs. I'm going to drink a Zevia because I want something refreshing after that hot walk. And after that, I'm going to drink water the rest of the night because I usually do drink water all throughout the day. But this is like my second not water drink this evening because I already had a bonsai earlier and now I'm having a Zevia. So I don't want to drink too much of that. Those are like my fancier drinks for when I need like something special that's not wine. Anyway, after that, I'm going to come downstairs and finish the last load of dishes I got to do. And then that's it, really. I am going to stay up later tonight, so I'm not going to eat dinner, even though it's 7 o'clock at night right now. Normally, I would be eating dinner right now, or I would have already eaten dinner. But I'm going to wait probably till closer to 8 to eat my dinner tonight. All right, dinner is the same thing I had for my dinner last week, which is my chicken cauliflower gnocchi, chickpea gnocchi cauliflower soup with 2 pieces of sourdough. All right, so I just got back from the store, and obviously I got more than I bargained for. So first, my son is going to be 14 here soon, so he's been getting some acne lately. So I've been making him wash his face and teaching him about, like, skincare. I have a cleanser already that he's been using from Pacifica. It's like the Seafoam cleanser, but I think it might be a little bit too abrasive for his skin. So I had a coupon for Derma E, so I got this Vitamin C Gentle Daily Cleansing Paste to try. We're just trying different things to figure out what he likes. I also needed to get Aya a new hairbrush. I already opened this and started brushing her hair with it, but she needed a new hairbrush because she lost hers. And then I got 2 boxes of the Bright vegan bleach kits because I'm going to start doing my hair this weekend. That's why I've been letting the color fade, because I'm changing the color. I ended up getting pre-chopped green onion, because if I get a thing of green onion, it always goes to waste. I never use a whole thing of green onion, like a whole bunch of it. And I know you can like put it in water and stuff and like it'll grow, but every time I try to do that, it doesn't grow or it dies. And I just decided to go with the pre-dice today. I had a coupon, and this is the reason I went, but since I had a bunch of coupons, I just was like, well, I'll get some stuff. I had a coupon for buy two, get one free Poppy, so I got the strawberry lemon, the raspberry rose, and the watermelon, because I never had the watermelon. Fun thing I got, this was not definitely on the list, but Dave's Killer Bread has a summer berry bagel, so I got that to try, and obviously had to get some cream cheese for it, so I got my favorite, which is the Kite Hill. I had a coupon for these buns, so I got those for the kiddos. Got some of the Impossible chicken patties for my son, and then my daughter is going to use her Gardein fish on these also and have like fish sandwiches. I under approximated how many chicken strips I was going to need for my lunch this week, and I'm also going to be using some to make a leftover makeover and some for a taste test. So I got another bag of these. I got 2 of these because of the Just Egg and the sausage I got. I wanted to prep up some breakfast sandwiches for the freezer, so I got 2 of those. These are my favorite ones to get. They have really good macros, 70 calories a muffin and 9 grams of protein. It's really good. And then last but not least, I had coupons for each one of these milks. This was $2 off, this was $1 off, and this was $1 off. And it was already on sale, so instead of paying, like it's usually almost $6 for one of these, it was on sale for $4.99, and I got it for $3.99 because of the coupon. So, shopping trip number 2. So as you may have noticed, my prep portions, like my prep days have changed. So usually I'm prepping 4 to 5 days a week, but that's because it's during school time, and on the weekends it's kind of like up in the air. We might eat something together as a family, blah 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 blah. But during the summer, I try to cook meals for my family, but my kids are like hit or miss on it. Like, I made tacos this week, and usually they'll have tacos for a few days and they love it, but they had tacos one night, and then the next night they're like, I don't want tacos. And that's how it is during the summer. So I like to have options, but I typically don't make them big meals, or like I try not to make as big of meals as I normally would during the week, and make them like more one-off meals, maybe 2-day meals. So because of that, I prep myself more. I try to prep myself 6 days out of the week of meal prep. So that leaves me 1 day to kind of do whatever I want. Usually it's taste test videos, or I'll treat myself and go out to eat, or I'll have like my favorite comfort food, which is like Raboki or something like that. You know, just whatever I'm feeling. And that also goes in line with like my son's birthday is this month. So I want to make sure that, you know, I have the capacity to go out to eat with him, depending on what he wants, because he's a wild card, and sometimes he'll want something where there's options for me, and sometimes he'll want something where it's like not even the french fries are vegan. So yeah, so I like to have that for myself because it just makes it easier. Alright, and it is time for breakfast, and I'm having the same thing I've had all week. This is the last one of my blueberry lemon chia seed protein parfait with some of my homemade granola on top, and I had 2 little pieces of pineapple left over that needed to be eaten, so that is on there too. I know it's random, but I mean, I love pineapple. I'm never going to turn down pineapple. So guys, it is almost 9 o'clock at night, and I've been busy prepping and recording and like I'm trying to how do I say it? I'm trying to like do the calories and protein and everything about the recipes for people that I make, just in case that's something they're curious about, because it's something that I care about, so I thought maybe you guys might care about it too. But time has really gotten away from me. It's almost 9 o'clock at night and I haven't had lunch yet. So I am going to make my lunch, which is the same thing I had for lunch all last week and yesterday. I'm having my buffalo soy curl wrap with my pickled vegetables, and I already used my tofu buffalo sauce in a leftover makeover too, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm so stupid. So it's not gonna have that on it, unfortunately. This is the saddest thing. This is all the pickled vegetables that I had left after this week of food. It's so sad. I really did not portion out my pickled vegetables. I just went to town, so it's going to be a little scant lunch. I'm also getting ready to have a fancy drink with this. I wanted another Monster. I already had a Monster today, and I really shouldn't have any more caffeine. So I'm going to have a Bonsai. Oh my goodness, you guys. I just got done playing Roblox with my daughter. I told her we would spend some time together today doing whatever she wanted, and she wanted to play Roblox. My day has been so busy. I need to eat dinner still, but I also wanted to bleach my hair tonight because I plan on coloring it tomorrow. So I'm torn. Should I start bleaching it now and then eat dinner? Or should I just ixnay the bleaching today? I don't know. I can color my hair anytime I want. It's not a big deal. It's just I really wanted to get it done today. But time got away from me. But most of my prep is done. Basically, all I have to do tomorrow is I have to cut up my romaine, wash it, get it prepped. I'm going to cut up my 2 pineapples that I have because they're ready to be cut. I don't really need them for anything, but it is nice to have fruit on hand for when I'm craving something fruity and sweet and refreshing. Also, I have to prep a couple of servings of chicken for my salads. Not very many because I have 1 serving of the buffalo chicken salad that I made, and I have to eat those 2 servings of the plant-based chicken nuggets that the kids didn't like. So I only have to make 3 servings of the chicken for my salads. So that's it for my lunch, and then my meals are prepped and good to go. I am going to make a leftover makeover tomorrow also with my avocado basil pesto. I'm going to make an avocado basil pesto potato salad, so that's fun. And I'm also going to be shooting my steak taste test tomorrow. Weekends are so busy for me. Even during the summer, it's pretty crazy, but I planned it this way. I did this to myself. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna eat dinner now because it's 10:30 at night. I know I just ate lunch an hour and a half ago, but I really need to eat my dinner. It just sucks that I'm eating so late, but I need to eat. So I'm gonna go warm up my last thing of cauliflower chickpea gnocchi chicken soup and some sourdough. All right, so I've got my soup for dinner. It is almost 11 o'clock at night. I know, I'm bad. And then I have 1 small piece of sourdough. And then I had 1 ugly piece of my big loaf of sourdough I made, and I have butter on me. And I decided, because I normally don't butter it for my soup, but I finally got Miyoko's back here in at Meijer. And I was like, well, I'm going to try it and see if it's as good as I remember. So I'll let you guys know. All right, this is the lovely coffee this morning. It's the last of my caramel Joffee with almond milk today. The simple Blue Diamond almond milk. I have some almond whipped cream on top and the pure caramel syrup. It's sweetened with stevia. All right, guys, so it's been a productive morning. So I had my coffee, as you saw. I did dishes. I went out and weeded the garden. I watered the plants. I decided that next weekend I'm going to repot my plants because they need repotted. So basically every plant is going to get a bigger pot all the way around. It's nice though when you get different kinds of plants of different varying sizes. You're just leveling up all of them, kind of like nesting dolls. So that's fun. So I did dishes, weeded the garden, watered the plants, cleaned the litter boxes. I took this thing upstairs that has been down in my dining room for way too long, months. And, you know, when you want something done right, you gotta do it yourself. So I went and put that stuff away. It was mostly like medicine, like over-the-counter stuff. And while I was up there, I rearranged the whole medicine cabinet, reorganized it. What else did I do? Did some recycling. There was a lot of stuff that needed, like, stuff that was just up there that was empty. So I cleared all that out, took out the trash, took care of all the animals, fed them all, made sure they all had water. Aya is finally awake, so I'm making her food. I'll probably eat here soon and have a Monster because I need more caffeine. I am getting ready to do a leftover makeover today. So the only prep work I have to do today is just wash and cut my lettuce. I gotta cut up the pineapples that I have so that there's fruit on hand in case I need fruit. We do have like a couple bananas, but my kids usually devour all of those. And I'm gonna do a leftover makeover with my avocado basil pesto. I'm gonna make an avocado basil pesto potato salad, which is delicious. I'm not a big potato salad person, but instead of using like a mayo, we're using my homemade avocado basil pesto, which is just, delicious. And I moved my bushes that I've been growing in the sunroom outside. I took their whole planter outside with them. Hopefully they do good. I mean, they seem very strong and happy, but they're not going to stay in my sunroom forever, so I had to take them out. They're actually on the front, out in front right now. We'll see how that goes long term. But once they get even bigger, I will replant them somewhere, probably in the backyard. Probably. Yeah, I'm trying to think what else I have to do today. I was going to do the steak taste test, but I don't know. We'll see. So it's Sunday, and Sunday I usually fill my pill capsules. I take my last pills for the week. These are just my vitamins that I take every day. If you have trouble remembering to take your pills, I really highly recommend this. So basically I fill it up. I take the last one Sunday, take it out, pull them apart, fill them up, and I leave it on my desk so that I see it every morning, because every morning I get my coffee, I go sit at my desk, and I do some work or whatever, what have you, watch some YouTube, and it just makes it super easy for me. So I was going to do the steak taste test today, but we'll see how that goes. I don't know. There is 4 slices of leftover mac and cheese pizza that needs to be eaten today. So that's what I'm going to be eating because my daughter doesn't want it. She's going to have a vegan fish sandwich, and then she's going to have the last 3 hard shell tacos later, and then that'll be gone. Oh, I do need to prep up some chicken for my salad. I just need like basically 1 bag of this. It's 3.5 servings. And I only need 3, but I'm not too pressed about it. And that's it, because 2 of the servings of my salad are going to be those leftover chicken nuggets I talked about, and then 1 day is going to be the buffalo chicken salad I made for the leftover makeover. But yeah, pretty good, pretty simple, easy day. I do have more dishes to do. I ran out of room as per usual, and I'm going to bleach my hair today. Hopefully. Alright guys, it is almost 1 o'clock and I am eating 2 slices of the 4 leftover mac and cheese pizzas. I'm probably going to eat all 4, so if I don't record it, just assume that I ate all 4 unless I say otherwise. But yeah, I just heated up 2 in the air fryer to get them crispy again. So Aya and I are having ice cream in these little sugar cones. Mine's the vanilla Breyers, and hers is the strawberry Talenti. While I'm cooking, I decided I was going to try one of these poppies. I'm trying the watermelon one, which I've never had. Alright, it's almost 8 o'clock at night. I just got done shooting a leftover makeover, and it is time for dinner. And since I'm really in a lot of pain because of my endo and being on my period, I'm having out to eat tonight. It's pretty much, Sunday is like the only day of the week during the summer where I don't prep up food for myself. So I got my normal sweet potato roll, but I only am eating half. And I got my Thai yellow curry. I'm only eating half with half of the rice. I did add some of my hot and spicy chili garlic oil on top. And then for dessert, I have some vegan chocolate cupcakes. Aya and I are both going to eat one of these for dessert tonight. Yeah, this is dinner. And dinner and the cupcake, that'll probably be it. And for my drink, I'm going to have this strawberry lemon poppy that I've never tried. I've had the raspberry rose, and that one's in my mini fridge too, but this is the one I'm going to be having today for dinner. Hey guys, I just got done with a nice, relaxing, much needed bath. Super hot, bath salts, bubbles, the whole 9 yards. It makes me feel so much better, especially after my endo is just ravaging my body. So yeah, I'm all cozy now, getting ready to go to bed. I've got cats surrounding me. My daughter's finally going to sleep, which is great because she was up my butt all day today. So yeah, it's a good day. I can't wait to see what I get up to tomorrow. Hi, you two. Yeah, so cute. So today I'm actually having matcha. I know, crazy, not coffee. Yeah, so I like to switch between coffee and matcha depending on my mood. I just got through my last bottle I had open of Javi in the fridge. I do have more bottles of coffee concentrate on my coffee bar, but I figured since I was out of that open one now, I was going to start working on my matcha because my matcha is open and it's almost gone, so I'm going to use all of that. Good morning, guys. Yes, my hair is different. I have bleached it. It's still got like tints of pink in it, and I would bleach it again, but it's really not gonna matter because I'm dyeing my hair orange, so it's just gonna add a depth of color to it. So it is time for breakfast. It's like 12:30. I got my chocolate cherry overnight protein oats that I made. There's a video. I don't know if it'll be up before this or after this, I'm not sure, but it is really good. Like 520 calories, which I need because I'm going to be working out today. 32 grams protein, 13 grams of fat, 13 grams of fiber. This is a really good day to start my day. And it tastes like a dessert. So I'm going to go eat this. I'm editing right now because I had a lot of videos that need edited. I really put them off for 2 weeks. Usually, like during the school time, I'm editing as soon as I've recorded. I'm editing and da-da-da-da-da. But during the summer, things are a little bit different. It's hectic in a different way. I don't have to get up every morning at 4 a.m. I still should though, but I'm not. I'm sleeping in more, which my body likes, even though, you know, it kind of sets up my whole day weird. But I'm going to go eat my breakfast, and then I'm going to, eat my breakfast, finish editing, then I'm going to work out. After I'm done working out, I got to tackle that mountain of dishes I have to do. And then, I don't know, we'll see what we get up to today. And I just got back in from walking the dogs. It's now 3 o'clock. It is lunchtime, and I'm having my buffalo vegan chicken salad on some of the Dave's Killer thin sliced sprouted bread. I like mine hot, so I heated mine up. And I'm getting ready to eat some pineapple because I needed a little sweet treat. And for dinner, I'm having my Mean Green high protein vegan chicken Alfredo. Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday morning. I got up at 8 a.m. this morning, which is good. I'm trying to get myself up earlier, even though I slept really bad last night, so my caffeine this morning was a monster. I was going to have matcha, but I was like, I need something a little extra strong. And matcha, as much as I love it, does not have as much caffeine as I'm used to having. I used to drink matcha every single day, but I just need the extra caffeine today. So I just got done, brushed my teeth, washed my face, getting in my workout gear. I'm going to work out, and then I'm going to eat breakfast. All right, guys, it is time for breakfast. I just got done with my workout. It's 10:15 right now. So I'm having my mango lime overnight oats, and I topped it with some pineapple because I have fresh pineapple and like might as well. I love pineapple. So if you don't count the pineapple, it's like, I don't know, 380 calories, I think, something like that. But I put on about 150 grams of pineapple, so it's like 75 extra calories. But listen, pineapple is worth it. So alright guys, so I got done eating breakfast and then just kind of zoned out on the computer for a little bit, and then I did some dishes. It is 11:30 and I'm going to start doing some prep today. I did do a grocery order, mostly because I needed dog food and cat food, and I just could not be bothered to go to the store today. I usually do my grocery shopping on Friday during the summer because I just don't want to go any other time. But I did do a grocery order. I got a couple of other things, so I'll show you guys what I got, like snacks for the kids and like some more of their sparkling ice that they love so much. But I am getting a delivery today from Amazon because I ordered some things that I'm going to use to make a high protein granola recipe that I came up with. It's kind of basically, it's like my granola recipe, but it's going to be higher protein. So that's basically what it is. I'm going to do some prep work right now. So not for me. I'm going to be doing some breakfast burrito prep and some breakfast sandwich prep because those are the most convenient things to grab and go if you're trying to eat more higher protein but also vegan. Like it's convenient. That's why people like going to fast food, because it's convenient, you know. So yeah, having these ready to go, they taste better than what you would get at a fast food place, but also they're better for you. So I'm going to be doing that. And part of my grocery order is I ordered some apples and I ordered some canned peaches because I'm going to do 2 more fun recipes of like sweet baked goods. I've been on a baked goods kick lately with fruit and just showing people all the differences between, like, you know, what is a crumble, what is a crisp, what's the difference, what's a sunker, what's a buckle, you know, just doing stuff like that. So I'm making an apple blueberry brown Betty and a peach cobbler, and I'm using canned peaches for the peach cobbler because you can do that, fun fact, and it's cheaper. So I figured that would be a fun one to show. That way people can use what they already have in their pantries. They don't have to go buy fresh peaches. Thought that'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna get started on peeling potatoes for these breakfast burritos. So these are the sausages I use for the breakfast sandwiches that I make. They're not the best macros. It's 120 calories and only 10 grams of protein, but they're the perfect size for an English muffin. Most of the plant-based sausages I find, they're just too small to sit on an English muffin properly. They're more like for like a little biscuit. So I've got 12 here. I'm making 12 breakfast sandwiches. They're all going in the air fryer. So I literally just use whatever cheese I have, and I have 10 of these Violife American slices, and then I have 2 of these Meyer brand ones, so that's gonna be perfect. And I normally would do my tofu egg for the breakfast sandwiches, but I got these on sale for a really, really good deal, so we're gonna be using these. Same thing, the macros aren't the best, but they'll do. Last but not least, we got to talk about the base, our English muffins, the most important part. And I always get the Aunt Millie's Carb Smart. They have really good macros. There are 70 calories, 9 grams of protein, 12 grams of fiber. That's great. So that's what we're using. They are expensive, but they are amazing. So each one of these breakfast sandwiches that I'm prepping is about 330 calories and 24 grams of protein, in case that's something you care about. And you could just skip the cheese, lose an extra 60 calories on there if you don't care about that, because it's really not doing anything for you nutritionally. It's just a taste texture sort of situation, because it's reminiscent of like a fast food sandwich. But you could take that off if you wanted to, but I typically like to put it on. So the sausages are done. They look perfect. I cooked them at 400 for 10 minutes. And then I went ahead and threw the Just Egg patties right in the air fryer also. And I've just cooked them at 400 for 10 minutes and then flipped them. And I salted and peppered them because the sausage patties, in my opinion, don't need it. But the Just Egg patties do. I find them to be a little bit bland comparatively to like making my tofu egg or like using the liquid Just Egg and then seasoning that. So I'm going to pop these back in for another 5 minutes. I also peeled about 5 potatoes and just diced them up into small little chunks. I'm just parboiling them. I'm parboiling them before I cook them in the air fryer. Basically, just getting this ready so that when the Just Egg is done, I can put them in a bowl, season them, and then air fry them. I'm still working on the English muffins. So basically, I took all the English muffins and pre-sliced them because these ones are never sliced. It looks like they are, but they're not. And then I just take one, throw it in while I'm doing all my other stuff. And then just keep on going just like that, like a little assembly line. All right, an assembly for these guys could not be any easier. You take an English muffin, take a piece of foil. You can wrap this however you want. You can put it in like reusable Ziploc bags, whatever you got. This is most convenient because you just grab it and go. And a sausage patty and a piece of cheese. Boom, boom, just like that. Put the top on and then you wrap it. Voila. All right, the potatoes are done boiling. I just drained them in a colander. I'm gonna transfer them to a bowl, season them up, and then pop them in the air fryer. All right, the potatoes have been seasoned. Now they're going in the air fryer. We're gonna do 425 for 20 minutes. Well, we'll start at 15 because they're probably gonna need to shake. The seasoning that I used for the potatoes is this all-purpose meat and veggie rub from Kinder's. It is, or Kinder's, I don't know what it's, but it's vegan. Just because it's like meat doesn't mean it's not vegan. But yeah, that's what I decided to use to really spice up the burritos. All right, so I forgot to record this before I started devouring it. This whole bowl was full of salad, and it's almost gone now. But yeah, that's what I'm having for lunch. And I don't know if I record it, but I also have my creatine here. I'm using the Sun Warrior creatine for her. It's like a lemonade. Like I think it's a blackberry lemonade. But I'm drinking that too with my lunch. All right, it's almost 5 o'clock and I am not hungry enough for dinner. And I'm still waiting for the dough to rise for the pizza for everyone else. I did just make my homemade pizza sauce, but I decided to have some ants on a log. I had some stuff where it prepped up in the fridge just in case I wanted it because I had some raisins that needed eating. I have some celery, and then instead of peanut butter, I used PB2 that I reconstituted with water. So, yum. All right, it is time for dinner, and I'm having my green, high-protein, vegan chicken Alfredo, and I put a little bit of salt on it and some fresh basil. All right, guys, it is almost 9 o'clock. I was up at 4 o'clock this morning. I know, crazy. After I caffeinated today, which I had a monster, oh no. I got some recipe video shot and done. I haven't worked out yet this morning, but took care of the animals, and now it is time for breakfast. I'm having my blueberry lemon overnight oats with some granola on top. Alright guys, it is 2:30 and I am making my salad. I just got done doing some dishes. This is the dressing I'm using this week until it's gone, the sugar-free Italian dressing. The Morningstar that I cooked up, I know it doesn't look like much, but there's 25 grams of protein in that. My homemade TVP bacon bits, and the sourdough Kushi croutons. Alright, so I just got back from going to Gordon's and getting a few things that I needed. So I severely underestimated how much romaine I was going to eat for my salads this week. So I went to Gordon's and got 3 gigantic 2-pound bags of romaine. And I got some more of the hash browns that the kids love. I got a couple of bananas, like a tiny bunch, because we were out of bananas and my son was devastated. And then they had the Pretzilla sausage buns, so I grabbed all that they had because I can't find these anywhere anymore, and they're going to go in the freezer. And then I wanted to show you guys the things I bought online. So I got this zero sugar vegan honey from Wholesome Yum, some edamame protein puffs, some PB Fit, and then these lupini bean flakes. I'm not sure exactly how these are going to work out yet, but the idea is to make a higher protein granola with these ingredients. Alright, for dinner we're having the same thing we prepped for dinner this week. We're having our green, high protein, vegan chicken Alfredo. I cut some basil, fresh basil, and put it on top, and then I sprinkled some nooch on top too. We got to keep it interesting. And I'm having a bonsai for my fancy drink today. Alright, it is late. Just got done streaming and I need a little snack. So I'm having some Drizzlicious strawberry rice cakes. Good morning, guys. It is Thursday morning. It is 5 a.m. I am caffeinating and editing videos. Trying to get back on a routine that works for me, but it is iffy. I think during the summer what's going to work best for me is getting up about 8 or 9 a.m. because I like to stream at night when I can. It's about 10 o'clock at night is generally when I stream. So if I get up too early, I'm not getting enough sleep. Like, I definitely did not get enough sleep last night. I did stream last night. I probably got like 4 hours all together, which isn't enough, but I can function. So I got editing done. The sun obviously is not up yet, but when it does come up, I'm going to go check out the garden, see how it's doing. I did feed my starter yesterday, but I forgot to mention that. I'm going to go check on the garden. It's been raining and storming the last 3 days, so I haven't been outside to check on the garden. And I haven't been able to go on my long walk with the dogs the last few days. I did go Monday and I went Tuesday, but that was it. So, but yeah, it is Thursday, the last day of the weekly vlog, so I will show you guys what I get up to. I also plan on coloring my hair today. You guys know earlier in the week I bleached it, tried to pull out as much color as I can. There's still pink in it, but it's gonna be fine because I'm doing orange, so it's just gonna add like a depth of color. So yeah, we'll see what I get up to today. Alright guys, we finally have some daylight. Let's go check on the garden. So this right here is actually onions. Look at that. Crazy, right? So most of my red cabbage is getting eaten already, so she's not looking good. I got some weeds here that need to be pulled. Right here we have a bunch of garlic. Something keeps digging up my garlic. I'm not sure why. Over here we have a couple of cauliflower that are being eaten. And then right over here, yeah, that's pretty par for the course. Let's look at our beets. Alright, so we got some beets growing. This is wild. I have no idea what happened right there, but there's the taller ones are ones that I grew indoors. And then we've got these little guys that I planted out here just after the fact. But look at the carrots. Oh my goodness, my carrots are going wild. At least we'll have carrots. I don't use pesticides or anything like that to keep insects and animals or whatever away from my garden. I just kind of let it happen. They get their share. It's like when you have a pet and they get a tax. It's like the insect tax. I just noticed it does look like I got a few more. Now, I don't remember if, I think this is cauliflower. Yeah, I got a couple more cauliflower growing. And this is supposed to be broccoli. I mean, it's in the broccoli spot, but I don't know if that's accurate. Alright guys, it is 8:30 right now. I just got done with my workout. I'm gonna dye my hair now, and then I will eat breakfast. Alright, it is breakfast time, and I've got this ginormous bowl
It is my mango lime overnight oats that I made, but I added about a cup of pineapple in it and put some granola on top, so it is very full. Alright guys, hair is done. It is Tangerine Dream. I am debating right now if I want to take a nap or have some more caffeine and stay up. Because I'm very tired. I got less than 4 hours of sleep last night, and my aura ring is like, major symptom. I'm like, listen, Aura, I'm just tired, okay? I'm fine. But no, I'll let you guys know when I do. Alright guys, so I did take a nap. I slept for like an hour and a half. It's 12:30 now, and I'm having some Ansinolog because I'm a little snacky. And this is not real peanut butter, it's PB2 that I mixed with water to make it reconstitute like peanut butter. So yeah. Alright guys, it is 3 o'clock and it is time for lunch, and I'm having the salad I had mostly this week. It's a bunch of romaine, like 6 cups of chopped romaine, the Morningstar chicken strips, just a serving of that, a 4th cup of croutons, 4th cup of my TVP bacon bits, and a 4th cup of the sugar-free Italian dressing I've been using. So I'm excited. All right, I'm having the same dinner I've had all week, the green vegan chicken Alfredo topped with basil, and this time I have some Follow Your Heart vegan Parmesan. Well guys, that does it for this weekly vlog. I'm tired. I need to go get some sleep. So I will see you guys again for next week's vlog. Bye.